Barnacles.
No, we don't do that SpongeBob in this house.
We sure do.
No.
Hi guys, it's Sam here and
Shakaren.
with 50 Seconds of Shade Quarantine Edition. I forgot to record the audio on our last video, so we're doing it all over again.
Are you okay?
No, Shakaren is dead inside.
Have been for years.
This week we will be discussing the looks from the Frozen Runway, because corporate sponsorship, and also like a little bit on the Snatch Game characters because it's Snatch Game, how do you not? Mostly because some of them were so bad that I can't resist. Anyways, cheers. Let's get to this. Last place on our list is Jackie Cox this week.
It's definitely last for me. I have seen this same corset a million f***ing times and I'm kind of over it.
I don't mind this look, but I think that this shiny petal corset, I feel like I've seen it on Drag Race a lot. I feel like I've seen it on drag queens a lot. In this particular instance, like I think that the proportion is just so off. It makes her body look like this giant triangle and makes her legs look 2 inches long. If you're gonna do this kind of like played out look at this point, do it perfectly. And I just don't know that this was done perfectly. What did you think of her Lisa Rinna?
It is very Lisa Rinna. She constantly like, talks about her husband a lot and like is just loud and says his name a lot. It's like pretty much it.
She's not in the cat meme, right?
No, that's
No one cares. Anyways, moving on. In 8th place this week, we had the Widow Vaughn Do. I get the concept. I just think that it looks a little high school theater production to me.
Agreed, yeah. I wish it was just more something.
Like I wish she like bedazzled the inner tube. Like I just feel like it needed to be drag. It looks very eye party.
My first job was eye party.
What did you think of Widow's Snatch Game character?
Don't really remember it, to be honest with you.
It was Ike and Tina Turner, and I think that really the only funny thing that she did was offer somebody a piece of cake as Ike Turner, and you don't get that reference, do you?
No.
Nice. In 7th place we had Jan who...
Jan who? It's just Jan. Simply Jan.
Simply orange juice.
Sure, Jan.
So one of my issues with this is that it looks like something that like Aquaria wore, and Jan was like falling over herself, praising herself for being outside of the box or avant-garde or something, and I was like, how avant-garde is something if literally someone's already worn it? My bigger issue is that the face just bugs me. If you cover up like the sort of like glamour girl face that she has on, like it's a really arresting look.
Yeah.
I don't know that I like the hair, but like the face like sells it to me. I think that Jan just tries to put too many things into her looks and they end up coming off cosplay as opposed to drag.
Her Snatch Game was fine. It was okay. It was alright.
I don't remember it. Oh right, she had the Beanie Babies.
She had the what?
In 6th place, we had Aiden Zane. One of the things that I really like about this costume is something that Michelle said in Unpackin'. What you unpackin'?
What you packin'?
What you packin'? She said it looked very homemade, and I think that's why I have responded so positively to Aiden's looks. It looks like she like really is part of the creative process in creating her looks. It just feels fully realized to me because it feels like she's working with what she has as opposed to dumping $1,000 on a costume designer and letting it go to town, as long as it fits.
I think it's good. I wish like the fur was just more like poofy, like more exaggerated.
If it had been like a full fur gown and a fur bolero, I think that it would have been instantly more like sort of eye-catchy, and I think you can do this sort of silhouette doing that.
And like the eyes and the mouth, like mid-torso area, I think would be like better maybe too. And not like in her hair and around the neck. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying.
Speaking of doesn't know what she's saying, her Snatch Game.
No, I probably wouldn't be that good at Snatch Game either, but not as bad as that.
In 5th place, we had Britta.
Britta who?
Damn it. I like know these queens from when I lived in New York. I never went to their shows, but...
That's shady. I have to cut all of that out.
Nah. Feeling shady tonight. Britta's looks like cotton candy to me. Like, I think you liked it a lot more than I did.
I don't love it and I don't hate it. I wish there was like no pink and orange. That's why because that's not Frozen to me.
I could even accept the pink and orange if she didn't have that sort of like white boa and that like cotton candy blue hair. It doesn't come across as that kind of like delicate icicle thing. Britta's Snatch Game
It was just Britta.
was legendarily bad.
Legendary.
I feel like it was worse than Aiden's, honestly, because Aiden at least like was like an entertaining disaster. Britta was just like cringy to watch. Don't like get that Britta doesn't get that when she just sort of yells at things, like it doesn't work out for her. We're probably gonna cut that. In fourth this week, we had Gigi Good. The internet is like very divided on this look. I've literally seen someone say that it's like one of the top 5 looks in Drag Race history.
I mean, I love Gigi. This isn't one of my favorite looks of hers. It's not like over the top, one of her best. It's just like fine.
I think that what I have a problem with Gigi is everything is so resolved that there's almost like nothing for me to get excited about. There's no roughness to it. It's all like perfectly polished. So like kudos to her mother who makes all this shit. So Gigi Snatch Game.
Definitely one of my favorites probably of all time, like top 5, top 7.
We're gonna rewatch all the Snatch Games now because I just don't accept that.
Okay.
I mean, I thought it was good. It was definitely like the best one there.
You were laughing the whole time.
I was drunk the whole time. In third place this week, we had Heidi.
This is my favorite look she's done so far. I wish her hair was like more silver. It's like dirty blonde here, but like that's just minor details.
I really like her lips too. Like as much as like Gigi like harped on her makeup, which way to ruin your like perfect episode arc by being a total bitch to someone tucked.
It was coming. It was coming from Gigi eventually.
I like the jewels that I know she added to it. I love the boot sort of covers that she like put on. I thought they were really, really cute. What did you think of her Leslie Jones?
Don't like remember it.
I just like that she made the costume that Leslie had just worn. That
was the best part.
Yeah. In second place this week, we have Jada Essence Hall, who is apparently inspired by Storm, and I don't see that.
No.
This is like what I'm looking for in Gigi's drag that I'm not seeing. This like level of detail that's like sort of risk taking. I think Gigi takes conceptual risks. I don't think that she takes execution risks.
Yeah.
I think Jada actually is pretty conceptually safe, but I think the execution risks that she does really pay off.
I love this from like the waist up.
Well, from the waist down, it kept getting caught on her shoe.
The entire time.
It's like even caught on her shoe in the picture that we have. Her look for Cardi B was
yeah, she looked great, but like that's it.
Yeah. And first we have Crystal Method this week.
I love like the whole entire like head to toe blue and like silver like concept. And the Mr. Freeze from Batman and Robin, which I love that movie, so obviously.
I haven't seen that movie, I don't think.
You've never seen Batman and Robin?
Do we make the joke, the Pearl joke? I had a rough childhood, okay? I wasn't watching Batman and Robins.
That was a good impression of Pearl as Big Ange.
I want a mimosa. The only thing that I think that Crystal could have improved on here is I like the outfit better when she takes the jacket off.
I love the shirt she's wearing underneath.
I almost wish she had like come out on the runway, took the jacket off immediately, and then just like slung it over her shoulder or something. Because I think
that would have been good.
I think she did that too. Her Snatch Game character was.
It was very poppy, but like people don't really know poppy is that much.
I don't think she made it funny, but I think we can agree that her look definitely saved her from the bottom 2 this week for sure. Did we say something else last time? No, we didn't. We like started talking about something and then we're like, this isn't important. Anyways,
tune in next week.
Like, comment, subscribe if you've enjoyed our video. We would love to hear your rankings. Please, Jesus, give them to me. They are all that is getting me through this quarantine. And yeah, is there any, what do you want to say?
Bye.
Bye. And I'm falling.
Was the microphone on?